This is Tigress coming back to you with episode 6 of Craftymon. And if you saw episode... Ooh, leveled up. Guys, I've not recorded an episode, this will be out on Friday. I'm recording it Wednesday, the day that the episode 5 came out. That was recorded, several days ago. And I'd completely, basically if I'm not recording, I'm not on Craftymon. Unless there's something I need to be on for. And I completely forgot I left this little thing out of its little sphere. I have... I've got a heard of things with me. But if you did see episode 5, and I do recommend going to check it out, because it was fun. Kind of. It was definitely... See, part of me wants to carry on going, but part of me is like, the dogs. Another part of me is like, I could easy enough carry on. You know what, I'm going to go for a tiny bit more. Potentially. I can't remember the reason why I stopped. But yeah, guys, so if you did see episode 5, then you'll realise it... I don't know how long episode 6 is going to be. But generally, most episodes have been about an hour long. Unintentional. Okay, yeah, no, I'm heading back with the dogs. Why I do want to continue to explore this way. I don't have much food left on me. It's turning night. I'm going to start heading back. The downside is, if you also did see episode 5, you realise that what the title was is accurate. Guys, I'm lost. I honestly have no idea where the home is. I know roughly. But, I don't know the exact coordinates, and... So, I'm gonna just try and get back. Now, obviously, if I can't get back... Hello? What are you? Ah. Obviously, if I can't get back the normal way... Yeah, I'm gonna say I went that way, because... From the looks of it, I'm pretty sure I would have just come all the way and be like, oh, that's just open ocean. But guys, I ended up, because episode 4, in the end, I went for, an exploration... And continued that exploration into episode 5. And we got all the way out here. And in episode 5, I died, ended up back at my base. In the last... But you know, annoyingly, because I've not slept in a couple of days, those pesky little things are up in the sky. Which means they're jumping down to attack. The dogs can stay there because I do not want them running into berry bushes. Kinda solves my food problem. Guys, why berry bushes might be not the best food in the world. I should know. Guys, if anyone saw the early episodes of not Craftymon, New Adventures, basically I got berries really early and I set up a miniature little berry farm. Just so I would have a food source, because I don't know why at the time I didn't just set up a wheat farm, but yeah, so I ended up just setting up a berry farm. And I was surviving off said berries, and it was not fun. But again, it's kind of a food source that I like having. See, guys, I know for a fact that I can't just willingly go and check the last episode for the exact distance, because last episode was about 45 minutes. I recorded for about an hour and a half. Maybe longer. Actually, it was 100% longer. I feel like you're different. You are. Are you? No, you're the exact same. Yeah. Very funny dogs. Hold on. I want to find something out. Asborg. I was reading it as Risborg. No, it's As. Is Asborg? Also, guys, anyone wondering when there will be a stream when it comes out? It's Friday, so tonight. Like, again, still not, like, part of me still, every time I go to say, as in implying to the day the video comes out, part of me still wants to go as in tonight. But to me, saying tonight, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm recording this Wednesday. But yeah, anyone wondering whether there'll be a stream tonight, as in Friday? I have no idea. No, exactly. Thankfully, I do have some berries, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but they're a lot more slower than bread. And I don't want to eat all of them, which means, well, yes, it probably would be smart to, like, actually eat them all, if I needed to. I still wouldn't, because I'd like to be able to grow a few. I'd be happy if I didn't need to touch them, but I know for a fact I'm going to need to. I don't remember taking a trip through this woods. Like, I'm not deliberately going to go look for the dog that spawns in these woods, but if I can find one, I wouldn't say no. I've also kind of got to be careful, because while I do have an axe on me, axes don't function the same way they do in Java. Like, all seriousness, is this spawn? Yes, this is spawn. Because that was the giant hole I went down in episode 1 to get the very armor that I'm wearing that's almost broken. Guys, I was saying in the episode before, it's like, armor, please don't break. I didn't make sure I had enough armor on me, because it's like, well, I've only got enough room to carry the spheres I've got, like the cubes on that I've got. But yeah, like, we started all the way up there. And, like, I think it was like the second episode. I think I started to wander off, like, that way originally, but I think I think all that got cut, and it's like, just me wandering in that direction. Guys, it wasn't a random choice. If it was a case of, I'd gone so far that way, it's like, yeah, now we'll go this way. It was nice having food. Thankfully, it's not the worst thing in the world. Although, I've come back in a completely different way. Because the way I went was basically, I want to say it was like episode 3, like near the end of episode 3. We find the original non-shiny Squawk thingy. We find the non-shiny version of Squeakles. Non-enchanted version, even. And I was like, oh my god, yes, so needs to be my friend. I did not know how common they were going to be. Yeah, Rexnum Enchanted level 4. I'm not going to stop and do it now because it makes more sense to stop and do it at the base, at my back of my house. There was also lava over there. Now, one benefit, my house is hard to spot. It's bright pink. So guys, the only reason I'm questioning whether I really should like move where I'm living and find somewhere else to live, and I will in a couple of episodes go and explore again. This way. 99% sure that that was what I think it was. Which means I'm pretty sure I'm back at home. Oop, not down there. I am. This thing just stays flying out here. And it's basically just my marker at this point. Because it's I think, no, I won't say it's based on one of those, but no, I'm pretty sure they're different. No, that's my roof. This is my house. We're home. So I ended up with 5 cats and 3 dogs. Guys, full record, because I'm pretty sure it will still be, I'm pretty sure it was, like, most of that will just get cut down. I've been recording for half an hour. It's taking me that long to get back. We got 2 rocks. Okay. Pretty sure that's just the evolved version of Brock, but okay. I do, and I do want to see Rippy T is the thing that I'm basically just going to evolve in this episode. Because part of me is like, am I actually going to carry it? Leapion's also something I kind of want to evolve this episode. I'm basically picking a couple things that I kind of want to evolve this episode. Again, I am just gonna keep a few with me, but like until I do run out. Hey guys, so if you're wondering why the first part of the episode is what it is, and then the second part of the episode is going to be this, go watch the most recent stream of Marvel Rivals. I go into a full depth conversation about it there, but to cut it short, audio problems. Again, I record Craftymon all in one sitting. It then gets edited through that. But for the rest of this episode, we're gonna go and there's an area that I've not checked out that I kind of want to go and check out. So, and because of that, I remembered one thing. Wasn't gonna keep none of this, but the 4 dogs. 2 of them I got the episode beforehand. These other 2 were got on the way back. Well, this was got on the way back, as you would have seen in the first part, so you would have seen that. This was then got in what would have been the second half of the episode, but again, audio problems. So we're gonna go basically back towards spawn and have a look, see what's down that way. Because I realised I never did properly look behind the back of where his spawn was. I'm gonna do a proper look through it in between episodes. And guys, I'm sorry that this is like 2 days late. Basically, it's at the time I've gone to record this. Again, don't want to go too much into the case of why the episode's late. Check the last Marvel Rival stream, because I basically go into a deeper conversation about it there. And I know I went into a deeper conversation about it there because, guys, at the time I'm recording this about half an hour after I finished streaming, roughly. I ended about 10, it's now at half 10. So we are just going to go on a nice explanation. Again, I don't know how long the episode's going to be, because part of me's like, do I just like record for a straight normal amount of time and then edit from that, or due to the fact of the episode's going to be late anyway, do I work on what I've got and settle for bare minimum? Ooh, honey. By that beast bee thing. Also, guys, something you did miss because it would have been in like the Estes part thing. Weasel did evolve. I basically said everything that needs to get up to basically its next stage of evolution, I will get it up to like a level beforehand. Like that, and that will go up to about 18, 19. That I'm going to get up to about 9 and then full evolve it in the episode beforehand. But I'm kind of tempted to do some of it now. That will get up to about 18, 19. That will might do in the episode. That'll go up to about 18, 19. But yeah, other than that, Toto. This little dude can come with me because I reckon a 10-15 minute journey just to have a look, see what's down this part of the map won't be the worst thing in the world. Hold on, is he actually decently quick? Kind of keeping up. And it's a lot more annoying to run in, I think it was third person. There's one of the points of view. I think that's potentially the spawn point map. I think. I will pop and have a quick look because I roughly know where it was. But guys, I've not been back to spawn since episode 1 because I've not needed to. I'm hoping none of this is powder snow. No, I don't think this is the spawn point map. Did not know that was up. But yeah, so we're basically are going to just going to hold on another. Oh no. Kind of the reason I don't like powder snow, guys, because it tends to kill. But guys, again, sorry that this episode's been a weirder one. But like the reason it has been a weirder one is because there's like three. Like I spent, I'm gonna say, about 3.5 hours. Basically, like about 3.5 hours, probably about 3 hours recording for this week's for one of these episodes for this week, and 15 minutes. Technically, not 15 minutes. 15 minutes what I used from the first half of the recording, which was fine. But I didn't use more because it's like most of this is just me traveling back. If I had known that, I probably would have. But like the reason I didn't was because again, it was literally just me traveling back. Why we're currently going through jungles, I want the thing in its Pokeball in its craft ball. I did. I was about to say like Pokeball, and it's like nope, not Pokeballs. Also, guys, if anyone does ever is wondering why I probably won't ever do a Power World series, I've got nothing against Power World. It is a fun game, and I have played it. Because it was like when it came to PlayStation, I was like, yes, I want to be able to play because like for a good while I've wanted to basically play Pokemon on PlayStation. And between Power World and Craftymon, I've kind of been able to achieve that. But Power World are in like a legal battle with Sony, not Sony, with like Nintendo. Do I agree with the legal battle? I don't know if it's still going on or whether Nintendo won it. But there was a legal battle. There was a legal battle. I don't know the full story myself, and even if I did, I wouldn't go into it. But all I know is there was one. From what I know, I think it's dumb. I don't think one company should be able to basically copy something that they didn't invent. Basically, put a patent infringement thing on it. I say patent infringement. I don't think it was a patent infringement. Basically, claim the ownership to something. Because guys, believe it or not, it's all down to the fact of you can capture pals. Like they're not classified as Pokemon. It's you can capture pals. See, 9 times out of 10 when it comes to dumbass lawsuits, I laugh at them because it's like, why? But like I say, guys, I will do a proper explanation in between episodes. The only reason I'm not doing it in episodes is because either A, it would get split between like 3 episodes, or B, it gets split between one episode that I then spend like 3-4 hours, and it would take me a while to get through, and I really wouldn't want to. Hello. You're really cool. Kind of the reason I do want to go to Nether, because I want to see what cool things are going to be there. And technically speaking, I do have the ability So guys, one problem with me deciding to move is I would basically be moving somewhere without any access to like resources. Kind of. I'd have access to it to get like I'd be able to go mining, get wood, all that lot, like there'd be no problem within that. The problem would then come my iron farm, depending on how far I travelled to move. Like, guys, if I built an iron farm like at spawn on one world, and then because I moved like 12, 13,000 blocks away from that point, and then decided, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way back there just to get it. It'd take me ages. So I probably will end whenever I move. I probably will end up building a new iron farm. But when I do, I probably will make the house out of episode because I want to basically be able to concentrate and do like go full amount of work and not think how much of this am I gonna keep in and how much like because guys, typically when recording it's like okay, this right now, do I really want to be talking because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna cut it. It's not level 7. No, no. I also don't. Okay, so I'm gonna presume the yellow ones aren't. No, extremely rare. Okay, that thing is defeated, so that's not going to go any. Well, again, any further than it already has. But guys, like this seems like a really nice area. But like, I want somewhere that I can sort of go and be like, this is really cool and like nice, something that's just like big. But I also kind of want like a nice lakeside view. Because part of me wants to build. I know it'd be more for pain. Dude, already have one. I didn't because I didn't consider I would be. Damn it. Like I say, I'm probably only going to spend like 10-15 minutes just exploring. And guys, when I say 10-15 minutes, and I God forsake hope this audio works. Ah, so that's just the first tier of that thing. Like, that would be something really cool to build in. It's like, would I want to? No. Guys, it's also kind of annoying the fact that it's like taking me 3 attempts just to... I think that is just a fish. Like, because there was stuff in the first part that's like... Okay, really wish I could have kept this, but I couldn't. I'm hoping I can find a small jungle tree. Because it'd be handy as anything. That is, but I kind of don't want... This, on the other hand. Basically, guys, anytime I see wood that I don't have, I kind of just go instantly go and pick it up because... Again, want a sapling. Oh, thank God. Well, I'm not making the same mistake of picking up parrots again. And guys, if you don't know what mistake that is, in New Adventures, I think it was like the first stream, I picked up like 2 parrots, which was like a pain. I picked up a load of pets before I even knew I was going to live. Like guys, part of me does want to, like, again, it's part of me that wants to move, because it's like, I want to live somewhere where, like, I could have like a nice ocean view and all that lot, and, you know, all that. And part of me is like, do I really want to move? I kind of like where I live. Plus, guys, but Craftymon not really being like one of those series where it's like, ooh, building and all that lot. It's not. There'll be a few times where I'm building. There won't be that many. There'll be the odd episode where it's like basic Minecraft stuff, and it's like, yeah, well, I can't think of anything better for this week. See, here was me thinking, bringing extra crafts, bringing like a few stacks of craft trees on me was a dumb idea. Should have listened to myself. But guys, I think for the most part, I brought like what actually ends up in the episode probably will just be a shortened version of what I actually did do. But saying that, because right now I'm happy with the recording. Right now, fine with it. Yeah, I think that's the odd bit that's kind of boring, and there are the odd point where I am silent. But for the most part, I'm happy. Which is a good thing considering the fact of... See guys, the last, almost every episode of Craftymon has kind of been somewhat of a pain. Frogs! Um, I think episode 1 took like a day to sort because that was a pain, because that had technical problems. Episode 2, I had to re-upload because, again, that was being a pain on upload, had to sort of re-download from, had to go through a process of getting that to sort of work. Episode 3, I can't remember. That's just saying that. I remember what episode 3 was. Episode 3, I don't think it was actually anything about getting the episode working, but I think it was more in the episode, because basically, I went from, this is going to be a mining episode, to, oh my god, what are these? Okay, so I'll spend a few more minutes just looking, but... But like I say, in between episodes, I will sort of just go, 5,000 blocks, north, south, west, and east. Oh my god, dolphins! But guys, if you do like the series, subscribe, and comment. Ooh! Went from going, guys, subscribe, and comment, to, ooh! Ooh, treasure map. From what I can see, there's nothing else there. So, guys, the treasure map, I will, go and look into it in episode 7. But I do, for the most part, think that's, I'm not going to say rough, but like for the most part, that's everything. Because like there's water, and again, I'll go for a deeper like exploration in between episodes. Okay, so before I do end the episode, that's a new sword I need to make. Now, where's the tallest tree? Because I don't fancy sprinting back. Plus, guys, if I was to walk all the way back, I would literally just edit it out. Am I trying to save myself more editing than I need to do? Yes. Am I still going to have to look through all of this just to make sure it's fine? Yes. Well, first we'll sleep. I'll, I'll put that thing in the thing, make a new iron sword, and then sleep. That's kind of cool, the fact you then get to see that, like... We'll let the little rascal run around for a few more minutes. Because, guys, it is so close. Ah, yeah, missing the stick. Durr. It's like I had one on me, and it's like I didn't... I might actually still need it. So, looking at this little... Actually, we'll take this thing outside to look at. But, before I do... Enchantment table, not enchantment. Scorch tier 1, Phoenix tier 1. Funky tier 1. Ambassador. Yeah, I was gonna say I already have one, so I'm not gonna... We'll take this. We'll take this little dude out. We'll let him run around in the little grass field. We'll let it get one more level. In between episodes, then I'll then get the rest up to like 18. But this little thing's kind of a little cute. But yeah, guys, in between episodes, I'll basically get that thing leveled up. Like, everything will basically mandatory get leveled up to a point where it's about to evolve. This is all becoming ready to harvest again. I thought that between episodes too. But guys, I'm sorry if this episode does seem all rushed. It's kind of as it is, because... Guys, if something doesn't come out when it should, I then start putting more pressure on myself to start to speed up the process. And in this case, I can't. The bad news, there was no Friday. No Friday, really, or stream. The good news, you get a Sunday video instead. Because, guys, for some reason, if the audio doesn't work in Sunday's video, I will spend like 2 seconds. I will spend like 2 minutes basically recording another clip, chuck that at the beginning of the episode, and be like, "Yep, done, done, done." But at the point in time, I'm not on mute, so that should be fine. See, I don't want to stand in one spot, but I also don't want to like not be looking at the thing. Can I get through a gate? Oh my god! You kind of remind me of Grottle. Guys, if no one knows what I mean by Grottle, in her Sinnoh, there are the Sinnoh starters. Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. Grottle is Turtwig's middle evolution. And it kind of reminds me of that, because Turtwig's kind of this like baby little this turtle with like a bigger shell getting onto its back. I will evolve that up a few more levels just to get that up to close to 20. I will get that up to like 9. But guys, other than that, this is the end of the episode. I'm going to quickly go and jump onto my roof. I'm sorry the episode's come out later than it is. I'm definitely happy that we recorded this the third time, because even though this is going to be better, even though like this part of like the episode's a lot more confusing, it's definitely does feel a lot better. Hopefully in between episodes I will go and look both directions. But for the next episode, let's see what this map will take us. Who knows? But until then, this is Tiger signing off. Bye.